Okay, let's go to Abuja. Head coach of the home base Super Eagles, Saliu Yusuf, joins us now live on the show. Good evening, coach. Welcome to Sports Tonight.
Good evening, Austin.
Good to have you on the show. And I see that, coach, these are good times for football in Nigeria. I'll come to the Super Eagles later. Oh, relax. Don't rush into that. Let's talk about the WAFU Cup and this team you have released, coach. How confident are you that this team can execute a good job in Ghana?
Yeah, we are confident because the players are doing very well in their team, and most of the players, like 80%, are the champ team. So you see, they have a little bit of cohesion and understanding of the game and the way we want them to play. And the addition, if you observe the addition, they are very good quality players from their positions. And because we wanted to have like 8 new players, but we not have it because there's no time for training, and the WAFU insists on only 18 players. So you cannot even have 2 players in each position. So that's why some players will be missing. But we are still looking at some players when the CHAN come, we'll start to look at them and try to judge how we can make the best for Nigeria for CHAN.
And coach, the league has shown us that there's a lot of quality players in it. How difficult was it for you to put together this team for the WAFU Cup?
Yeah, it's very difficult, because you see, like, we have a defender from Yinka supposed to be here, from Aqua United, from Nasarawa United, and so many good players. Even we are teaching Onua to see how he can play with Destiny, with Aremu, with Ayagua, but we don't have that. We have limitation of number, so we have to call those players that we think for now we need them. Then those that we cannot have them, for China, when the CHAN comes start, we give other people opportunity to see them and try to compare their performance with this one that played the CHAN and played the WAFU, so that we'll have best for Nigeria.
In Group A, Nigeria will play host Ghana. There's also the Gambia, Mali, Mauritania, and Guinea-Bissau. Coach, when you look at our group, do you have any concern?
Yeah, you see, before you even reach the group stage, you have to play to qualify to group stage. We have to play Sierra Leone, and we have to beat Sierra Leone to be in the group stage. So now the focus is to beat Sierra Leone first, to be able to qualify for group stage. Then you start teaching how to win the cup.
And that game against Sierra Leone, how do you intend to execute that one?
Yeah, our belief is we have a very good group, and they have done very well so far in the league, in the CHAN qualifier, and they have the confidence. And we believe the addition will add more quality to the team, especially from the side where we have Friday Auburn and Peter Energy, so that now we can be able to compare them with Sikiru, with Zenke, with the other one that will drop. Then maybe when we finish the WAFU now, we can look at in the right wing. Maybe we have in the right side, maybe we have Zenke, we have Sikiru, we have Friday. Then which we now decide the best two to carry for CHAN. The WAFU give us much room to try good quality players to see how we can inculcate them into the team.
Coach, before we let you go, let's get your views on the Super Eagles of Nigeria. You're seriously in the mix of things. That doubleheader against Cameroon, coach, what's your take?
Against Cameroon?
Yes.
Yeah, we always remain optimistic, Austin, because we believe the team is focused. We believe they are motivated to be in the World Cup, and we believe that the match against South Africa really pushed us to the limit, because now everybody knows that we can lose again even at home. So now, if you observe now, the team spirit is higher than the time we play South Africa, and the team understanding is much higher, because there's no small match again. Every match you need to work extra hard to win. So I think the game against Cameroon, we are optimistic. I've been telling so many interviews, I say Cameroon had a weakness, and we are going to explore their weakness, and we did that. And you can see what happened in Yaoundé. We could have run away with a win, but it's football. The time must come, and we drew. So now the focus is to beat Zambia and qualify to the World Cup.
But with the way Zambia is playing, coach, they have improved big time. Does that team worry you in any way? Hello, coach. Okay, let's get on with the show now. That was our head coach of the home base Super Eagles, Saliu Yusuf, speaking to us as regards Nigeria's readiness for the West Africa Football Union Cup of Nations, known as the WAFU Cup. He said good things about the league, and they are still looking at some players. You mentioned Onua, and he also said the same thing. Talents everywhere in the country.
Yeah, obviously. What he's doing is put out a list that he believes that just to give opportunity to some players, give a look in. Already he has an idea of some players that are good enough to be in this team, but as a result of the constraint in numbers, because he said only 18 players are allowed today, you don't even have space for two players, just one. So he's putting out this list out, with the mindset that there are still other players who are good enough, who could still make the CHAN team. So it's a very good mindset. It's those who have been called now, some of which have played before, and new ones as well. You should see this as an opportunity to showcase their talent, knowing fully well that CHAN is coming up, and they are making CHAN team would be a function of what they do at this level.
That's right. The competition will take place from September the 9th till the 24th. 8 teams will emerge for a group phase competition. I was beating the gun. I was just rushing to say who will play. I said, wait, we first need to beat Sierra Leone. And at this stage, since it's not the Super Eagles, it's not the senior men's national, anything can happen. So they need to take Sierra Leone very seriously.
They should. And there's a test of the strength of the league. I do believe the MPFL is quite strong.
That's right.
Sierra Leone, we know they have all manner of issues.
Although Benin Republic.
I know that. I mean, you can still recall what which team now? Is it Rivers United that had issues with they played the Sierra Leonean team, and it was Wiki that crashed out to is it Royal Armed Forces of Sierra Leone. So they do have something in their league that is functioning. It's going to be a tough match. I would like to see how our team is able to overcome all these challenges within the region, because when they get to CHAN, they would have they have to be well tested at this level so that they can perform well at CHAN.
That's right. So that's it. They will play Sierra Leone. By the way, it's a knockout match, so they need to take it very seriously.
At every point,
if you don't win that one, then no WAFU for you. After that, 8 teams will emerge for a group phase competition, and I told you the competition will take place from September the 9th till the 24th. Let's just run through the update from the league management company. What's happening to FC Ifeanyi Uba? Again, they've been charged for misconduct. We were saying that the league is ending on Saturday, but the LFC said, before you leave, hold this one for misconduct. What's going on?
That definitely, Ifeanyi Uba has been guilty of so many misconduct. They've done so many things that are not inappropriate. And, the league management company feels that at this point in time, they should be sanctioned for their match day 36 game against Niger Tornadoes in Lokoja.
That's right.
Their unruly conduct.
Wow. Wow. And that's what we're saying. So timely again, the league management company coming out for us. We just want to see an international league where everybody is following international standards, respecting rules and regulations, because for us it's very important that the league gets to enviable heights. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. That's the updates. The league management company, they have sanctioned FC Ifeanyi Uba. They've charged them for misconduct for that match day, 36 match against Niger Tornadoes. Let's go on a quick break now. When we come back, what's going on? Rescheduled games in the 2017 ITO Cup will be discussed. We'll also talk about the US Open and, of course, what you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.